In the headlines for this hour on VTV News, the 13-party Central Committee wrapped up its meeting. And Hanoi Conventions, a milestone in cybercrime prevention. Later on in our world news, Japan's Prime Minister stresses U.S. role in Asia-Pacific security.
Broadcasting from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. VTV News starts right now.
Hello, it's 8 a.m. local time in Hanoi. You're watching VTV News. The 13 Central Committees of the Communist Party of Vietnam wrapped up a two-day meeting in Hanoi on Friday. The party's Central Committee engaged in constructive discussions with urgency, responsibility, and efficiency, reaching a high level of consensus on several key topics.
In his closing remarks, Party General Secretary Theo said that the Party Central Committee reached high consensus on the summary report of Resolution 18 and the plan to streamline the organizational structure of the political system. The Politburo determined that streamlining the organizational structure of the political system to ensure efficiency, effectiveness, and practical impacts is a revolution.
The streamlining process must ensure continuous operations of agencies and organizations, avoid interruption to the normal activities of citizens and businesses. It is essential to properly apply appropriate policies, officials, and civil servants affected by the restructuring. Simultaneously, there should be a strong focus to create public consensus in the implementation process.
The Party Central Committee unanimously approved proposals to revise the socio-economic development plans for 2025, aiming for a growth rate of at least 8%, with double-digit growth expected from 2026 to 2030. Achieving these goals is critical for the country to break free from the middle-income trap, aiming to become a developing country with modern industry and high middle income by 2030, and a developed, high-income country by 2045.
We must focus on promoting emerging sectors and fields such as artificial intelligence, big data, cloud computing, IT, biomedical industries, semiconductors, and new energy. Another focus should be building a high-quality workforce, effectively attract scientists and experts, including overseas Vietnamese and foreign professionals, to work and contribute to the advancement of science, technology, and innovation in Vietnam.
Announcing a series of major personnel supplements, Party General Secretary Theo said the committee elected 3 new members to the Party Central Committee's Inspection Commission, 1 member to the Politburo, and another to the Party Central Committee's Secretariat, with nearly unanimous votes of approval. The strengthening of the Inspection Commission and the addition of members to the Politburo and Secretariat will strengthen the party's leadership, improve the effectiveness of inspection and supervision, and prepare for the upcoming 14th National Party Congress.
The State Bank of Vietnam Ho Chi Minh City branch has announced that remittances to the city reached nearly $9.6 billion in 2024, a 0.9% increase from 2023. Among them, Asia and the Americas account for more than 82%, making them the 2 largest source regions. As State Lunar New Year approaches, remittance volume is expected to rise by at least 30 to 40%.
The remittance payout staff at this company typically processes 30 to 40 transactions daily. During the lead-up to Tet, however, transaction volumes surged to 60 to 70, sometimes exceeding 100 payouts per day.
Payouts at the counter have decreased, but home-based payouts have increased by 20%. We continue to monitor the remittance flow.
Remittances to Ho Chi Minh City from Asia have increased by 24% compared to the same period last year, with Oceania and the Americas also showing growth. This year, new markets have emerged, notably from Africa.
We believe that Africa is a market with great potential. The remittance flow from the African market to Vietnam has grown significantly due to the increasing number of Vietnamese workers moving there in recent years.
Remittances to the city are 3 times higher than foreign direct investment, mainly due to external factors such as the global economy, the labor market, overseas Vietnamese income levels, and the efficiency of remittance services.
Concentrating remittance flows on specific projects can magnify their impact significantly. Ho Chi Minh City must focus on improving its investment and business environment, strengthening communication channels, and enhancing remittance services.
The State Bank of Vietnam's Ho Chi Minh City branch also expects that with the Remittance Mobilization and Utilization Project, remittances to the city will continue to maintain an annual growth rate of 6 to 8% in the coming years.
Digital transformation and e-commerce have made it easier for farmers, cooperatives, and businesses to connect with consumers. This has boosted sales of high-quality agriculture products, especially during the Lunar New Year Tet holiday.
Following its efforts to establish organic certified raw material areas, this cooperative has developed pepper and coffee products that earned a 4-star OCOP certification from GLI province. While maintaining direct customer engagement through trade fairs, the cooperative has expanded into e-commerce to increase sales of OCOP agricultural products, particularly during the Tet holiday.
We are farmers specializing in the deep processing of high-quality coffee and pepper in GLI. In the digital age, businesses and cooperatives must transition to both traditional and online channels. The online channel is very effective in reaching customers.
As of early 2025, GLI province has 430 OCOP products. To stimulate sales of high-quality Vietnamese products during the Tet holiday, GLI has helped businesses and cooperatives organize live stream sales events featuring agricultural products and OCOP goods.
Online sales programs enable businesses with OCOP products to sell on e-commerce platforms. Through the Trade Union Tet Market program, the Department of Industry and Trade invited 10 businesses with TikTok shop accounts for online sales participation.
Digital transformation in agriculture has created opportunities for farmers, cooperatives, and businesses to invest in new technologies, enhancing their agricultural products' competitiveness. These changes have not only increased domestic consumption, but also strengthened their brands in international markets.
Recently, the United Nations General Assembly adopted the United Nations Convention on Cybercrime. This document will be open for signature in Hanoi in 2025, officially titled Hanoi Convention. This is the first time a Vietnamese location has been associated with a global multilateral treaty in a field of critical global interest. It also affirmed the strong commitment of the party and state in international cooperation to prevent transnational crimes.
The Hanoi Convention, consisting of 9 chapters and 71 articles, creates the first global legal framework for cyberspace, promoting technical assistance and capacity building for the common benefit of the international community. This is an important step in the international efforts to address cybercrime, such as child sexual abuse, online fraud, and money laundering. The establishment of such a convention on cybercrime will help ensure network security more conveniently. When all countries participate in this convention, we will have common standards to handle crime in cyberspace. Coordination on this issue between countries will be much more convenient. Vietnam's initiative to propose hosting the convention signing ceremony affirms Vietnam's consistency, proactive participation, and active contribution to the common work of the United Nations to solve global issues. This is extremely important when we are promoting digital transformation.
It demonstrates Vietnam's role in being responsible to the world community to share data, and vice versa. Vietnam also receives information and coordination from international organizations to prevent attacks from foreign criminals. It creates favorable conditions for Vietnam in ensuring national cybersecurity sovereignty.
The Hanoi Convention continues to affirm Vietnam's commitment to combating and preventing cybercrime, enhancing Vietnam's position in the region and internationally. It marks a new milestone in the era of national development.
It is predicted that by 2025, cybercrime will cause damage to the world economy of more than $10,500 billion US, larger than the GDP of most of the world's largest economies. The Hanoi Convention is expected to help countries respond faster, coordinate better, and act more effectively to address cybersecurity risks, thereby ensuring the safety for all participants.
Coming up next on VTV News. Điện Biên bring warm tate to people in border areas. And warm tate for every child. You're watching VTV News. With the theme Spring Colors of the Border's Sustainable Security, the program in Điện Biên has brought a warmth and joyful atmosphere to the people in the border areas. The program demonstrates the good traditions of mutual love and support of the Vietnamese people as the traditional New Year of the nation approaches.
Nearly 800 people in border districts such as Điện Biên and INT'L were examined, provided health consultations, and given free medicine. Also at the event, the provincial police force also informed people about the need to raise awareness and understanding of various types of criminals.
The police doctor organized a medical examination and gave me medicine. Due to that, I will have good health to work well.
With the support of benefactors and Dien Bien police officers, more than 3,000 gifts, with a total value of more than $80,000 were given to poor households, near poor households, and beneficiary households.
We are very happy and very excited when receiving gifts like this.
We hope that everyone can have a peaceful and warm Tet holiday. No one is left behind. I wish that everyone will be closer to the police force in participating to ensure security and order in the area. As the Lunar New Year approaches, with the care of the entire political system and society, people in border communes in Dien Bien province are more confident to celebrate a warm Tet.
In MILESTONE Island District, Quảng Ngãi province, the nail pole is raised as part of a nearly 300 years old tradition. Every year from the night of the 23rd to the morning of the 24th day of the last lunar month, temples and homes across the island hold a ceremony to raise the pole. This ritual marks the arrival of date, allowing descendants to honor their ancestors and pray for a peaceful new year. The pole also honors those who reclaimed the islands and the heroic soldiers who lost their life in the Hoàng Sa and Trường Sa seas. A heartwarming atmosphere of love and sharing has transformed hospitals across the country into homes filled with compassion in the lead up to the Lunar New Year. Acts of kindness with a sincere word of encouragement, a comforting hand, or a warm glance carry greater meaning during festive seasons, dispelling loneliness and bringing people closer together.
At the National Cancer Hospital and the National Children's Hospital, the spirit of Tet shines even brighter. For this ethnic girl, who was diagnosed 3 months ago and currently under treatment, the new year feels close, yet the road home remains far away.
Receiving gifts makes me very happy. It gives my child more strength to overcome illnesses. I hope all the children stay healthy and enjoy a happy Tet.
As Tet draws near, pediatric patients and their families receive an outpouring of love and support from generous individuals and organizations.
Under the theme Loving Spring this year, the focus is on delivering gifts to children with disabilities, those from disadvantaged backgrounds, and those battling life-threatening illnesses.
50 gift packages were given to young patients to support their ongoing treatment and inspire resilience in their fight against illness.
I need to make as much of an effort as we can to integrate and be part of this society.
Tet is drawing closer for all Vietnamese people, including brave young patients confronting severe illnesses. The love and solidarity of the community serve as invaluable gifts, contributing to a complete and meaningful Lunar New Year. Ted's almost here, and everyone deserves to have their own celebration.
In the lead up to the Tet holiday, schools across the country have organized meaningful activities to support those in need. Essential items such as rice, noodles, eggs, milk, and fish sauce have been thoughtfully prepared and delivered directly to underprivileged students through the Free Market initiative. In addition, colorful spring-themed stalls set up by teachers and students and vibrancies to the celebrations. Processed from these spring fairs and dedicated to spreading kindness and bringing the warmth of Tet to disadvantaged families. Through this initiative, the Vietnamese people's traditions of compassion is seamlessly integrated into engaging activities, nurturing empathy and social responsibility in every student's heart. As Lunar New Year holiday approaches, many students and workers living in Ho Chi Minh City have received a free ticket on the Spring Journey buses filled with compassion. These buses travel across provinces, bringing passengers home to reunite with their families for the holiday. Most routes serve destinations in the Central and Central Highlands regions. Since its launch in 2002, the program has provided over 63,000 trips home for underprivileged students and workers, allowing them to celebrate Tet with their loved ones. More than a material gift, it represents the heartfelt support and encouragement from organizations and businesses in Ho Chi Minh City. A few days before Tet in rural areas, traditional markets are bustling with buyers and sellers coming from everywhere. These traditional markets are a cultural beauty of the Vietnamese people every Tet holiday.
Hôm nay đi mua nón à? Đấy, trăm màu này quá đẹp rồi đấy. 65.100.
This traditional market takes place 4 to 5 times a month. We bring conical hats here to sell to buyers from everywhere. The price of conical hats is higher this year because there are fewer producers.
My family has been producing conical hats for nearly 60 years and has participated in this market for nearly 30 years. This market now has more goods than before.
5 a.m. in the morning is the busiest time of the Chuang market. Many people from neighboring areas come here to buy and sell goods. This woman lives dozens of kilometers away, but she comes here every week.
This market has been a big hub for a long time. I came to buy Erica leaves to make conical hats. About 10 years ago, it would be hard just to get in the market. Now it is less crowded.
Nowadays, most customers order goods by phone. But that does not mean that Chuang market has lost its traditional beauty, especially during the days before Tet.
Just before Tet, the market takes place every day. The market also sells Tet goods. You can buy conical hat and then go shopping for Tet.
Coming up next in our world news, Japan Prime Minister stresses U.S. role in Asia-Pacific security. In UK to investigate Apple and Google's mobile ecosystems. Japan's Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba stressed on Friday the importance of close ties with the United States for regional stability as he seeks to arrange a meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump. He added that Japan-U.S. leadership is essential to strengthen the free and open Indo-Pacific by establishing multi-layered security networks, including Japan, U.S., Australia, India, Japan, U.S. South Korea, and Japan U.S. Philippines. Japanese media said a meeting between Prime Minister Ishiba and President Donald Trump could take place as early as next month. The UK Competition and Markets Authority announced that it is opening a dual probe into both U.S. tech giants to assess whether they hold strategic market status in their respective mobile ecosystem, including operating system, app stores, and smartphone-based browsers. The investigation will be a crucial step forward in ensuring fair competitions in the Britain digital economy. Ensuring a more competitive market will spur innovation and open up new service opportunities for millions of users. The results of the investigation are expected to be published in October this year. Bangkok, Thailand is testing artificial fogging to reduce severe air pollution. The measure comes as fine dust concentrations here are currently 8 times higher than the World Health Organization recommended level. Aircraft spray cold water or dry ice into the layer of warm air at altitude of up to 1,500 meters to cool the air and disperse PM 2.5 fine dust particles. These aircraft operate over an area of 20 kilometers square, focusing on areas with high dust concentrations. Although there are still doubts about the effectiveness of this method due to a lack of comprehensive data, local authorities have announced that they will continue this project in air pollution hotspots. Meta has showcased its new Aryan augmented reality glasses on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum in Davos. New glasses use holographic projections to allow users to see graphics projected through transparent lenses into their field of view. More to follow.
Talking about Meta's new Orion augmented reality glasses, Alex HANOI, the vice president for wearables and augmented reality at Meta, emphasized how the company aims to blend the real world with immersive digital elements through its innovative AR technology.
What we've done with input with these glasses, part of it is eye tracking. So the eye tracking gaze acts as a cursor, like a mouse cursor. And then the second thing is clicking. And so we have a neural interface band, which I'm wearing, that reads the signals from your brain to your muscles and predicts which movement you're doing, which allows you to do discrete clicks without having to hold your hands up in front of you when you're out and about, as well as do other gestures to control the UI.
Meta chief Mark Zuckerberg has called the glasses the most advanced glasses the world has ever seen. He said they offer a glimpse of the future, in which smart glasses will replace smartphones as the main mode of communication. Throughout the annual Business Elite meeting, Meta has had a pavilion on the main promenade, showcasing various kinds of tech wearables.
And now, as usual, let's continue with the weather forecast. And that's it for this hour on VTV News. To rewatch our program, you can log on to VTVgo.vn or our YouTube channel at youtube.com/VTV4go or download our mobile application VTVgo. Thanks for watching and goodbye for now.